Hi, my name is Ariana to Mike, and today I'm going to show you how to change out the insulin in the T-slimpump. I'm doing this so that if you're debating whether you want the T-slim, how quickly or easy it is to change out, or if you're new and you didn't quite get it when they gave you the pump, I'm just going to show you how it is, and so I guess we'll just dive right into it. Let me disconnect first. I have a case on it that was given to me with the pump, so I'm just going to slide it out real quick. So first off, I have 15 units left. It is a little early to change it out, but I'm going to bed soon, so I kind of need to. I'll do another video on whether or not the pros and cons of the T-slim. I have been on the Animus, so it'll be mostly about that. I have never been on Omnipod or some of the other pumps. So basically you'll hit, because it's touchscreen, you'll hit 1, 2, 3. I hope it comes up on there. And then you will hit options. And then you will hit load. And then you will hit change cartridge. And then it'll tell you that it needs to stop delivery. You'll hit stop. All deliveries have been stopped. Disconnect your pump, which I already did, so we're just going to hit next. So next, it says to remove the cartridge and install a filled cartridge. Press unlock when you've completed. So basically, there is something that comes with the pump to get this part out. I usually use a key because it's just more handy. You are just going to put it, there is just this opening. You'll just put the key in, and it literally, you don't have to give it much pressure, and it'll just slide right out. So this is all trash. I'm going to put this back down. So all of this is wrapped individually. In my opinion, a lot of wasted material, but it is all sanitary. So I took this out. I'm going to place this over here. So this is the bottom half of the syringe, and then they have another portion for the needle part. My dog is just wants all of the attention right now. So I use Novolog, so I'm just going to get the amount that I use for myself in here. You just want to go slowly to try not get any bubbles. I think he found some chips in my bag or something. The cool thing about this, though, is you don't have to really worry about the bubbles too much in the drawing part, because when you put this part into here, the bubbles kind of stay out in this case. So I was told that when you push it into this little white part, you should feel like you hit a second wall, and then you just want to push slowly so that there's no bubbles. And for the second half, you're just going to slide it back in. There's a little groove there, and then you're going to hear it snap. The cool thing about the T-slim is it always goes right back to the page you were in, even when it closed out, unlike some of the other pumps. So we're going to hit unlock, then we're going to hit next. And while that is detecting the insulin, I'm going to get my site ready. I know that this uses a few different sites, but I just stayed with my Animus one. Okay, so this next part is just taking this out. Everybody's site will be different depending. Then you will take it to this, and you'll make sure that this is screwed tightly together. And then you'll come to this screen where you'll hit next, and then it will say to start filling tubing. This is probably the longest part compared to some of the other pumps. It does go a little slowly. It is slightly loud. So we're going to hit start, and it's going to start. And then when the insulin comes out, obviously we'll hit stop. It goes about 16 units would probably be within the tubing. You can, at the end, I'll show you, you can hit a reminder to tell you it's been 3 days. And so this part is probably the most annoying part, because it's not like you just hit the button on the Animus and the insulin goes through. You really do have to wait for it to slowly pump through the tubing. But the tubing is, you know, it gives you probably another inch or two with this other part hanging out. I'll do some of the pros and cons in the next video of why I like that the tubing takes so long to be filled compared to some of the other pumps though. So we're almost there now at about 10 units. So we only got about 6 more to go before I can hit stop. And then obviously really all we have left is to inject and then hit fill cannula. So it is a pretty easy process. I think that in the beginning it just seems like a lot more parts to put together than maybe some of the other pumps, but it is pretty simple once you get used to it. And I do love the touch screen on this pump. So we're almost there. As you can see, insulin's coming out. You don't want to just wait till 16 units because that was at almost 15, and as you can see, insulin is coming out. It says 40% detected, so you just wait until it's counting the rest of the insulin that's in there. Okay, we're at 100%. And then it will say you can hit either fill to keep going if you didn't see insulin, or you can hit done, which we're going to hit done. So it checked it all off. So this part is obviously I need to put the site on me. I know people use alcohol swabs to put on their sites, but I'm a little more lazy. Don't follow me. I'm going to put the site on real quick. I do like this back part. I don't think you can see in the video, but I do like doing it on my back hip because my stomach, I feel like I get a little more, since I put my Dexcom sometimes on my stomach, and just because of being diabetic for so many years, as we all know, the stomach ones start hurting. So next I'm going to hit fill cannula. And then, if you can see, I'm going to hit next. And then it already will be pre-put what it is, and it's 0.5. I'm going to hit start. It's going to fill it. I could hit stop if I needed to, but I don't. It said stop filling. And then this is the site reminder. It'll tell me on Saturday at noon that it's been 3 days. Save setting. And then you hit done. This is very important. It'll tell you in 1 to 2 hours to check, but it says resume insulin now. You definitely want to remember this step. So we're resuming insulin and we're good to go. It also does say that I have 180 plus units. When it gets down to under 200, it will start telling me how many units. And yeah, we're good to go. I'll just put my case back on. And if you like this video or have any other questions about the T-Slim or the setup of everything, then comment down below, subscribe, and can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!